Don't spend a single dollar on Google local service ads until you've got these three things nailed down. Listen, every advertising channel has its pros and cons. Local service ads, although incredible, where you only pay for every actual qualified lead, there are some things you need to plan for in order to get the most success out of the platform. So aside from making sure that you already have a verified Google business profile with some reviews on it, this is a prerequisite to the Google local service ads program. Besides that, there's three things you need to have in place before you start advertising on local service ads. All right, I've seen too many HVAC and plumbing companies spend way too much money generating leads only for them to go dead, to not get scheduled, and to basically just be flushing money down the toilet. The first thing you need to have in place before you start turning on local service ads is you need to have your phone answering dialed in. Okay. Somebody needs to be answering the phone every single time. I do not care about, well, I always call them back, Abram. That is not going to work in HVAC and plumbing. Most of your prospects are calling you because they're in somewhat of an emergency of varying degrees. And if you don't pick up the phone, they're already calling the next person and you've lost the opportunity. When you're paying anywhere from $45 to $80 a lead on local service ads, it can be less, it can be more depending on the market, depending on the time of the year. Can you really afford to miss that phone call? You can't. Especially if you're the one that's out in the truck, you're the one that's under the sink fixing the pipes, you're going to miss calls. It is so cheap to get a call answering service that's local to you for a couple $100s a month. They answer and schedule two calls, two estimates for you. They will have paid for their entire service price. And you don't have to hire somebody to be in office if you're at that stage where you just can't afford it. Just get a call answering service, right? Or if you do have somebody in the office, their number one job is to answer the phone. At the expense of everything else that they do, answer the phone. So if you don't answer the phone, you don't get the money, you don't get the opportunity. If you can't answer them more than 95% of your phone calls, do not spend a single dollar in advertising. Okay. That's my rant. That's the big one. This one kills me when people don't answer the phone. And it also kills the opportunity with local service ads because Google looks at every call. And if you're not answering in under 30 seconds, if you're letting it go to voicemail, they stop sending you the leads and they start sending them to other competitors. Okay. The second thing you need to know before you start running local service ads is you have to understand your margins. You have to know the financials behind every single ticket. You know, if your average ticket for service is $200, but the industry average is $350 or $400, it's going to be hard to make those numbers work over time when you're paying $50 a lead through local service ad because you don't close every single one, right? What if you close 40% of the leads and they're $50 each? You're going to be spending about $100, $120 to acquire each of those customers, right? How does that fit into your margin? If you don't know your numbers, you can't grade the effectiveness of your ad campaign. So I could go into so much detail on that, but I'll leave it at that. You've got to know your numbers. Okay. The last and final thing you need to have in place before you're ready to run local service ads is you need to have a CRM in place. You cannot be managing things on spreadsheets. You cannot be managing things just through your email. You need to have something like Jobber, House Call Pro, or if you're a little further along, Service Titan. You have to have this software in place, configured for your business, and have somebody religiously updating this so that you make sure that every opportunity is capitalized on. If you don't have a CRM, it means that you're disorganized. And if you take disorganization and you try to scale it up, you get chaos, right? And you don't want chaos. You want a business that grows without a boatload of headaches. You already have enough stuff that you're dealing with as a business owner. You don't also need to make it worse by trying to scale up disorganization. And so if you put a CRM into place first, you get used to using it, you update it religiously, you answer your phones and you know your numbers, you're ready to run local service ads. Okay. So if you want to run them yourself, I've got a free course for you to download. It's called Get HVAC Leads Now. It's all about setting up, launching, managing, and troubleshooting your local service ads. I'm going to send you daily emails for a couple of days with more information you're getting here in this video, structured so that you get the most out of local service ads, spend maybe an hour to an hour and a half getting everything going, and you'll be all set. That's our gift to you. If you're curious about that, click the link in the description below this video. Get HVAC leads now. Get access to that course. Let us know how it goes. If you got questions, put them in the comments below. If you're curious about the other resources and things that we have from local service ads, that's also in the description below this video. And if you just want somebody to take care of it for you, you don't want to mess with any of it, reach out to us directly. You can schedule a call with me or somebody from my team to help you get more leads, more opportunities for your HVAC and plumbing business. So with that being said, I appreciate you for watching this video. Catch you on the next one. Bye for now. Thanks so much for watching my video. If you like this one, you'll love some of the other videos we have posted here on our channel that help blue-collar business owners get more out of their digital marketing. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, check out the other videos. If you got questions or comments, post them below. I look forward to catching you on the next video. Bye for now.